The man casually stir-fried 2 plates of shredded potatoes, which amazed 3 five-star chefs, who exclaimed in unison that it was incredibly delicious. They couldn't believe a young man could make something so ordinary taste so good. The female CEO, skeptical, decided to take a bite. The next moment, she offered $3 million to buy the patent for the dish. The man, dumbfounded, thought they must be out of their minds, unaware that the culinary world had just regressed by 3,000 years. Earlier, while delivering ingredients to the restaurant, the man accidentally saw his girlfriend fooling around with a rich heir in the kitchen. Angrily, he confronted his girlfriend, but the rich heir knocked him to the ground. In that moment, he unexpectedly activated a culinary system, causing the culinary world to regress by 3,000 years. A simple fried rice could dominate the global menu for 10 years, and only the man's cooking skills remained unchanged. When he woke up, he received a call from his boss, urging him to deliver ingredients. Upon arriving at the restaurant, he happened to find the female CEO tasting new dishes. The dishes included seafood dumplings, pig intestines, and boiled potatoes. Seeing the cheap ingredients, the CEO suspected that the 3 five-star chefs were trying to fool her. The chefs explained that these dishes were the result of 3 years of research, having traveled the world to learn from various culinary masters. The man couldn't help but laugh, claiming that those 3 dishes weren't even as good as what he had made for his ex-girlfriend. This displeased the 5-star chefs, who threatened that if the man couldn't cook better than them today, he wouldn't leave alive. With no choice, the man steeled himself to cook. He picked up the potatoes and began peeling them. The chefs were astonished, having never seen anyone peel potatoes before cooking. They questioned his methods, thinking he was ruining perfectly good potatoes. However, the man didn't argue with them. The CEO thought to herself that he was just a regular delivery guy, who probably didn't know much about cooking. But the next moment, the man began to stir-fry the shredded potatoes in an iron pan. In just 1 minute, the dish was ready. Though it lacked the flamboyant techniques of the chefs, the simple sweet and sour shredded potatoes tasted exceptional. Everyone who tasted it was instantly amazed. The CEO not only paid $3 million for the patent of the dish, but also offered $10 million for the man to represent their restaurant in a culinary competition. Knowing he could only make a few home-cooked dishes, the man felt he didn't have the skill to compete. However, the CEO promised that if he helped her win the competition, not only would the restaurant be his, but she would also marry him. Unable to resist the temptation, the man agreed to compete, but upon arriving at the venue, he was shocked to find his ex-girlfriend and the rich heir there as well. The rich heir openly mocked him, asking what right a delivery guy had to compete. Fortunately, the CEO arrived just in time, stating that the man was there to represent their restaurant. Then the intense culinary competition officially began. First, the contestants selected the dishes they would prepare, with different dishes having corresponding difficulty levels. The top 3 contestants chose dishes with difficulty levels over 200. Seeing this made the man feel a bit anxious, as he was just a delivery employee and thought he couldn't win the competition. However, among the remaining dishes was a fried rice, and he felt relieved and chose that one. Unexpectedly, the difficulty level was as high as 999, since fried rice had dominated the culinary competition's top spot for 10 years without anyone daring to challenge it. Everyone believed the man could never make that dish, but now he had no other choice, and had to tough it out to make the fried rice. After the judges tasted the dishes,